easy. I see if I mess it up. So annoying that the issue with chat is just like YouTube things. These recently changed security permissions that affects OBS. If it weren't for that, I'd be having no issues. Look at the actual TV itself. just going with this for now. This whole YouTube OBS issue is annoying. Of course, this happens when I decide to try to do things. It's all fine, but then that just happened very recently. That's confusing. Like, this should be a permanent thing. I don't know why it's not working. No, it's doing everything right. Also, how do you do Electro Godfist more accurately? What do you mean, like, accurately? Like, consistently? At least practice, I'd say. I'd say, like, what helped me, sort of, like, getting consistently was... What was it? Actually, do you have Smash Stick or Tilt Stick? It really depends on this. Okay, yeah. So think of how you're doing the input for Smash Attack, but instead of doing it for Smash Attack, you do that for Electric Wind Godfist, because it's, what was it, forward down diagonal? Yeah. So, also the other thing too is, when you're doing Electric Wind Godfist forward down diagonal plus A, when you get to the down part, that's when you should try to press A, because you're, how do I phrase this? Like how you react, like how your body's gonna react to pressing the A button is gonna be faster than you think. So it's better to try to press it as you're pressing down instead of diagonal. So by the time you press the A button, you're already going to be pressing, not pressing, just inputting diagonal. That's what I found out. Makes more sense. The problem is that practicing doesn't do much for you because I don't know exactly where I'm going wrong. So when you're trying the Electric Godfist, are you getting? Wow, yeah, are you getting Wind Godfist? Or are you getting Dragon Uppercut? If you're doing Wind Godfist, what are you trying to do? If you're getting, yeah, if you're getting Wind Godfist, you're probably inputting it too late. or early, is my guess. Actually, no. Actually, no, it can't be too early. I'm being both. If you're getting Wind God Fist, you're doing it too late. If you're getting Dragon Uppercut, you're holding A. That's what I learned at least when I was practicing it, getting more consistent at it. Definitely stay. The biggest issue with trying to do electric at first is more so I just getting the time down to be able to do it consistently. Yeah, it takes practice. Because that's a specific input too. It's like with Ryu and Ken, you don't have to like time it or anything. Christ. Yeah, I mean, he's interesting. Yeah, it's just hard to actually time it since I'm used to Terry or Street Fighter shows. Yeah, I'd say I had the same issue. Because for me, every other character I played, like a fighting character like Ryu, Ken, Terry, wasn't like that. Because all you have to do is do the input. You don't have to time it or anything like that. Hmm. Yeah, I'd say all the other inputs aren't really that difficult. And as the joke goes, like you're not gonna use most of the inputs anyway. I'd say the most important inputs you would need to know is crouch dash. That's important, I'd say. Crouch is very important in neutral, or just really in general Terry's movement. What else? Gates of Hell. That's also an important input you need to know. And then what's the name of it? It's the kick he does where he trips you. That's just like you're facing to the right. All you need to do if you have tilt stick, you just press diagonal down the tilt stick, C stick, and then tsunami kick, which is just pressing. I mean, diagonal down to the. If you're facing the right, diagonal down to the left is the kick where he trips you, and then diagonal down to the right, that's tsunami kick. So if you're always facing the right, tsunami kick will always be the diagonal down to the right, or no, it'll always be the diagonal to the direction you're facing. Whereas the other one that trips you, again, I forget its name, that's always going to be the one that's away from you, to your back. That's how I remember it. Yeah, tripping is funny because you can cheat it aside if you can match it. That work? I know there's like an infinite he can do. I think. Actually, no, that's different. Actually, no, I know what you're talking about. It's when you like cause a trip keep on in. And then you just follow their direction and you just side B trip again. Tech chase, side B, that thing. So bad. Yeah, Thompson Infinite. Better on bigger characters from what I've seen. Oh, everything's very bigger here. Yeah. That's inputs. Downer to downer works. Yes, I'm trying to get better at the Ryu. I've always consistently been bad at. Oh, hard. Just the down tilt fireball. I don't know, I just never get doing it for some reason. It's a more interesting character. Just came with some one Sora this time. These Kingdom Hearts songs, I can't pick a single one. So many. Smash does, but it's fun. Simple.
How'd you like that?
That was so good.
Back off! Back off! Back off!
That's crazy.
Back off!
3 times in a row. That's interesting. I've never bothered just learning mirror ladders before, so I tried to pull it 2 years ago. I just forgot about it. Try to get a different character. Which is a different song as well. So many options of Sora. It's so funny, there's 229 songs. I can't figure out which one to choose. So many good songs. Gotta add the actual. Let's do this. Common characters in CT. I'm not gonna try anything my character just doesn't work with Sora combos. Let's try to Oh god, it was Smash Shenanigans. Singing. Anyways. Definitely keep with this against. He's the fight material in this situation.
How'd you like that? Fire! Back off! Thunder! Freeze! Back off! Fire! Thunder! Ha! Take this! Freeze! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! 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 Back off!
It's over for now. Practice combos in this weird character. Ugh. That's one of the biggest problems to the advantage. Who sends this character? I don't know why. It's awkward. This is so easy. Most percents to even haters are gonna instantly try to ignore. Oh yeah, Rob's not here. Like 95. wasn't doing stuff like that months ago. We try a different stage. Yeah, we got all its Sora combos. You're so balanced and fair. Honest hard work. Really. What did you say? Oh, I thought you heard what I said. I said Sora's honest hard work. Oh, I thought you looked at me. Uh, put this on the stage.
Training. Sora. Rum.
The message didn't pop up yet. That's weird. I saw you say back earlier. I guess he said something else afterwards that didn't show up for whatever reason. Telling him it was perfectly fine. Like, not too long ago until YouTube made an update. This always happens. Yeah, so I said earlier, where YouTube made an update that messed with like the permissions, and that's why chat can't be transparent in OBS. Unless you're saying, wait, huh, it's something completely different. Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Stop! It's not over. It's not over. Let's go. Defense.
Oh, it's
Heal.
colors.
Let's go. Let's go. Stop. Defense. Let's go. Let's go.
Finally, a green Sora skin. That actually makes sense for them to have. It's also not showing what I wanted to send. That's weird. Huh. That is strange. Wonder why that is.
Come on.
Yeah, do that. Fun facts, Air defies. Oh, ZSS Downer defies the law of physics. Her rocket booster pointing down should propel her up, really slow her down. Yeah, she goes down faster. I mean, when she's doing down air, her like, what's the effect? Like, is there an effect when she's doing it? Or is there just nothing? Like, is it showing that her rocket boots are like lit up?
Back off.
Belly Rock. I mean, I don't know either. No, I mean, that is weird, I guess.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Yeah. I mean, I think it more so. I only guess that's why. And then again, they could have changed it in a number of ways. But to make like her down B flip jump, and flip kick make more sense, and then her up B too. But even then, like they really wanted, they could have figured out something different.
Come on! Back off! Back off!
Okay. Let me try
It's not over!
roll up.
Back off!
Oh yeah, but why on a down air forward smash? I don't know actually.
Training.
It's one of those smash things. Smash just always has some interesting choices,
Training.
their designs and whatnot.
Sora.
Actually, I got a better song. Should go first, I guess. Yeah.
Training.
Kazuya Mishima.
Yeah, Smash the game. Certainly interesting. Got a lot of characters depicted too. And again, Smash, I'd say, is the same game that has Sora has a counter that doesn't reflect projectiles, but instead deflects them, even though it's games. It says the backblade. Who knows? So it's gotta be faster. Kazuya. Oh, it's so fun.
Thunder! Freeze! Yeah! Take this! Here we go!
Supposed to be up here.
Time!
Double jumps, why? Almost. It's a little bit difficult, the timing, speed. Do that rhythm bones here. So. Not fair. Almost. I'm getting more consistent Sora shenanigans. They're tough. Well, some of it, I'd say the loops themselves aren't that difficult to do. Or even, like, that's not hard to do. Just like some characters, you have to do it faster than others, are the harder ones. Like, I used to have the timing down for Kazuya, but I haven't done it in so long that I don't have that kind of timing anymore. I'd rather do like nair into fair, nair into fair, nair into fair to smash attack. And now trying to do that to get like down a platform is different. It's funny, like I practiced how to do it. I was good at doing it against Kazuya, and then against real people I just never did it. Even though I knew how to do it. Just the timing between fast falling and the second part of the aerial. Yeah. That's too far away. Doing this would be a pivotal mission. Getting all this extra stuff just to be able to kill him at 95. Yeah. Yeah, so I might say I'm just too slow, that's my issue. Oh, that was actually kind of hurt my fingers.
Training.
Haven't like tried that speed in a while, that tempo. I also play Yoshi for the next 18 minutes.
Training. Yoshi.
It's like fine. Same short for
For it.
back here. Back here, forward, forward since platform. Oh my goodness, it was so. So dragged out. Literally.
Training.
Yoshi's so good.
Training.
Yoshi's such a good character.
Yoshi.
Try Sora. It's fun.
Sora.
Oh, hello. Your Yoshi is terrifying. It's not where I want it to be, I'll say. That's for sure. Case in point. Some basic stuff like that's not good. because what was it? I was watching Yoshi Door Yoshi, as I usually do. I was thinking about it a lot. Like, what separates his Yoshi so high? What separates his Yoshi from all the others? And that's what I was thinking about. Like, how is not just his conversions, but they got similar conversions too. Just the consistency of those conversions, and just how much he uses the airspeed Yoshi has. I would definitely say not abuse Yoshi's good airspeed as they should. Yeah, because what I'm gonna end up doing is we're not weeklies, probably again. Unless certain esports coaches like, no, we can't do that. Even though Patrick's fine with it. I'm just gonna go Yoshi Sora. Pretty much just done with Terry. Yoshi seems so fundamentally complex. He's weird because he definitely isn't complicated. He's different from all the other characters in the game. This is double jump. He doesn't have a traditional recovery like everyone else. Egg. Yeah, this double jump is the main thing, and his up B is another issue. Well, I would say issue, but it's another thing as well. Because he's pretty straightforward. Like you're gonna know how he's gonna approach you and what he wants to do. It's the mix-ups he has of trying to approach you. Because he can condition you with the shield, neutral B. You drop shield, get hit by a back air. And you know, back air at kill percent. Something you don't want to get hit by. Because you can just do a ton of things with it. Like here, like if you get hit by a back air, you're just dead. Granted, Sora's light, but most characters are dead in that situation. And not to mention too. We can also do that. This is the best airspeed in the game. He can just control you off the stage. Granted, like sure, you got stage up there. You get my point. Yeah. He's straightforward, he's just like awkward to play. Because he's a heavy, floaty character. I'm pretty sure he's the. Well. Actually, no. Yeah, he's the floatiest heavy character. Like, he's same weight as Link, Captain Falcon. But he's floaty, he's not like a fast follower. It's weird. I mean, gotta get out of shield options. Why not? Just that. That's so funny. Yeah, up air shield. Back air shield. Main thing's Nair shield. That's the one that everyone talks about for a good reason. The movement scene. The movement is the only thing that sets him apart, but it's such a big part of him. Yeah, because he's floaty, but he's also heavy. He got the best airspeed in the game too, so he can just catch you regardless of where you're going. And since he has double jump armor, he can just tank some of the stuff you're trying to throw at him. He needs it. Yoshi needs it. I mean, it's certainly something not to play. I mean, I was thinking about it because there's this Yoshi player that a lot of people lose to in CT. I was thinking about it. Like, I don't get when people struggle with them that much. Then I thought about some more recently, and as I was watching Yoshidora play, that's what really made me realize. I mean, obviously Yoshi's airspeed is really good. I know that. People are just not good at tracking a character down with that airspeed, and you can just really abuse that. It's not something I just recently thought of, despite what I just said. Like, I've thought of it before. I'm like, what is people going to do if I just decide to jumping around? So most characters can't do much about it. Like, if I'm being ledge trapped, I can just go to the other side of the stage. Chances are, I think most characters aren't going to be fast enough to catch Yoshi like that. You know, the downer that sends upwards and stuff. Just look at 68%. Gone. It's just so easy. That's why I'm being an easy character. People just don't do well with him. I'd say the best Yoshis in the world right now, the 3 best, are all in Japan. Actually, yeah, not a question, the 3 best are all in Japan. There's the best Yoshidora, obviously the blue Yoshi. Second, I'd say is he second? Oh yeah, that's right. He is above Ron. Yeah, second is this green Yoshi named Fui. Third is this red Yoshi named Ron. He's been around for a while. Then after that, I'd say the fourth is Yoshi from the US. Purple Yoshi. It's either, I forget how to pronounce it, Fair or Faro. 1 and 2. And the fifth is the blue Yoshi from Canada named Burst. Those 5. Actually, no, I take it back. The fourth best is Yoshi from Mexico named Mei when he was active. If you don't count him, because he's just inactive again, I'd say Fair or Faro, however you say it. Yeah, he's a good character. Like, when I go to tournaments, I'm gonna try to... I mean, both characters, both Sora and Yoshi. I'm just gonna mainly practice both of them. Because of Sora, like, I have the fundamentals to do well with him. His tunnel vision, like, way too much for some reason. Something I need to get better at. I definitely have the skill. But with Yoshi, I don't really have that tunnel vision issue anymore. Funnily enough. Yeah, Yoshidora just makes these losing matchups not look losing. Yeah. But now with the controller I have, I still haven't gotten my main one fixed. The guy that usually fixes it hasn't said anything still. He's just busy. If he can't, I'm sure I'll find someone else eventually. But in the meantime, it's been using the spare. really hurt my hands anymore. Got them broken in. I wonder like what the new players will be like for this semester. Like how good they'll be, like what character they'll play, and that's the thing I usually always wonder. Yeah, especially like with weeklies being a thing, hopefully. A certain coach proves that, certain student center person says it's fine too. And like, yeah, it'll be a great opportunity for these guys. I think with monthlies. I have to like finally be able to compete in them. I mean, not that I wasn't able to before, like now I'm not in charge anymore, so I don't really do much. So funny. Oh, this game is so good. I still think it's funny how, I mean, obviously it's gonna happen. They still haven't fixed any of the issues with Esports Center. But, you know, I don't work there anymore, so it doesn't matter to me. So long as it's not affecting like your guys' events, and giving you guys problems, then it's whatever, in my opinion. You know something's gonna go wrong. Maybe it's these ones in here. It's like you guys don't have to deal with anybody like whack. It would be funny if Hayes starts to show up though. I have to go back anyway to get the trophy stuff from ECAC. Because I'd assume Dwayne has it. I mean, it would be funny if he does. It's not like he'll forget what he looks like. about to see. Also, again, assuming weeklies do become a thing, I gotta ask, what's this piece? Gotta ask Nick to let me show you how to stream this stuff in Shoutcasters. I mean, it's not difficult. The only like real issue you'll ever have, honestly, is just the Wi-Fi being bad there, which could happen, and then the stream tool just not working, which could also happen. Not as often. I mean, both those aren't problems you'll run into often, but that's kind of it. Because it's really just a matter of... Actually, yeah, you've done it before on my laptop. Yeah, it's not difficult. Watch the one. Yeah, but I'm sure you're gonna have those detractors that just get mad seeing Smash be a popular game to play. I still think it's really dumb. Yeah, it's like one of the better selling games on the Switch. Like, what do you expect? Yeah. It's probably gonna happen a lot, to be honest. That'll show up, for sure. I'll say, like, not that I necessarily have to, but to help with my job, photo one. It's easy to get photos if you're playing sports, you know, out of college ball places. What was it? This sucked though. Yeah, what was it? For like club events, you're just gonna be severely limited as per usual. Just because, you know, PC games. Like, you can't do like a Fall Guys thing still. Because they're like, oh, so many issues getting Minecraft, so many issues. It's like the most simplest, easy games to get. Yeah. Can't wait for there to be a time to like. So we're like, yo, you want to play Fortnite with me? So I'm like, I'll be like, sure. Just let me log in. Fortnite crashes. Oh, TVH Minecraft is 600. Okay, you say this, but think about all the what's called games they bought for the classes spring semester. They bought a ton, and some of those were $60 games. It's less so that they don't have the money for it, like they try to say. It's more so they don't want to. Wait, they even set it for two. Actually, from what I recall, like the main reason why he keeps that for this one. Yeah, no, the main reason why they don't have Minecraft, yeah, is security reasons. Because, like, yeah, but if someone logs into a Microsoft account, they could go to other games. As if you can't already do that with some of the games there. That's why I think it's not a good reason. If you're gonna be that concerned about security, you should already be concerned about the fact that there's so many exploits to get any game you want anyways. So I think Minecraft isn't gonna change that fact either. And same with all the games they got for the classes too. Like, come on now. It's a classic example of people that don't understand technology. Well, don't understand to the extent they should, given what they are responsible. Their responsibility is not good. Yeah, because the last. Actually, yeah, you were there. I sent. Actually, maybe you weren't there, but do you remember I sent you a video about it?
Yoshi.
How they added like a bunch of games for classes, and like I get getting those games for classes. But to say you don't have the money to get all this other stuff, and then you do that, it's like, wow, alright. You can't get controllers that people have been asking for years, but you can instantly get all these games that are only ever going to be used just for a class. Like the main public can't even ever use. I just don't think that's good. I don't know why they don't consider that. Again, at the end of the day, the place is marketed. Like, the whole reason for that place, the main purpose of that place, too, like, it is for people to play games in, like, while it's open. It's not, And I'm not going to say education's not important, obviously, because it is. It's a college campus after all. But to limit what the non-students for those, like, again, it's like one or two classes that are even able to use those games, and not keeping in mind what the majority wants and what they would benefit from is not good. Yeah. I don't like how they'll say they don't have money. This is something me and Jordan talked about. They'll say like, "Oh, we don't have money. We gotta take money from you," and then they just spawn a ton of money out of nowhere. It's like, where did this come from? Again, like I asked for years, like, yeah, let's get pro controllers. That's what a lot of people rather play with. They had an option between Joy-Con and a Pro Controller. They're going to choose a Pro Controller. They don't want to use GameCube controller. The GameCube controller only really benefit people that play Smash. It's not a hot take, that's just how it is. Like now, I mean, getting the new Joy-Cons is good. I'm not gonna pretend like it's not. Though, there wasn't a demand to get new Joy-Cons as there was to get Pro Controllers. And they can't even say like, oh, that's cost too much money when they bought 5 sets of Joy-Cons. And Joy-Cons are more expensive than Pro Controllers, if I'm not mistaken, or the same price. Either way, they have the money to do these things. They just don't. Bad. That's how you lose faith in the public. Like Jamar was telling me, like that me and Brian had like a pretty loyal like base of people that like show up for our events. And that's like not something. Not something like a lot of clubs could say. That's for sure. I mean, I wouldn't even. Actually, I don't know for sure, obviously, but I wouldn't be surprised if our club, like, consistently for the amount of events we had like the most numbers on average. Besides, like, club meetings, though, like, never really had people show up for them. It's also annoying too because it would have been a lot better because what we did before we projected on the back TV, but we can't do that anymore. The IT's never fixed it. Speaking of never fixed that door. Next, I always say like, oh, we want to eliminate as many barriers to entry as possible. Well, the biggest barrier to entry is literally the entry. If you can't get in, to tell people like, yeah, just read a sign though. You're telling people to read a sign, which I mean, people just say like, oh, it's their fault for not wanting to read. Which I mean, yeah. However, if you want more people to show up, you gotta make it easier for them. Especially not, you know, having the entrance be an exit of a handicapped ramp. Like, what are we doing here, guys? How have I never thought of that before, actually? Oh, 100%. Yeah. And the biggest. Also, too, the marketing team, they're supposed to change the graphics so many times as well. A good way to draw people away is by showing you don't even care enough to update your stuff. It just looks sloppily like thrown together. It's like, yeah, we care about this place. And then you're seeing ads from older updates from like 5 years ago. That really tells the public you care. Stuff like that's bad. Poor Tyler, they took credit for the video that he made. Like, yeah, our graphics, not graphics, our marketing team made the video. No, you didn't. I was there when Tyler made it. Shout out to Dylan for not wanting to include Fortnite in that video. So I told him to just continue to market it, even though Fortnite is the most popular game in the esports center on the PCs. Smart idea. How are you gonna say if you run something well? It's glaring obvious that you don't. Well, to be fair, how would anybody, like, how do I phrase this? You know, like this, it's like the saying, if you know, you know. If you don't know, then how would you know that they don't do any of this stuff well? You only really know from talking to people or consistently being there yourself. And that's when you realize. I mean, it's true. I mean, like, people could say, like, oh, the how to play events did really well. Is that true? No. But I mean, who would know the truth? No one tells them. Speaking of which, I wonder what events they're even gonna do at the Student Center. I do think they should try Mario Kart tournaments. That would easily get people, but you know, they'll find a way to mess it up. Smash only did as well as it did as a Student Center event. I wouldn't say it really did too well, to be honest. Because during like what was it? And granted, like 2020 with COVID or whatever, right? 2022, like at most we had like 13 people, which isn't really much. But then in the fall, we started off with 26, which was a lot of people. A lot of people were interested. What did they do with that interest? They killed it by changing up their schedule. No consistency in advertisements. It's bad. Imagine you tell people, like they did to me, like, yeah, we're gonna have multiple Smash tournaments. And then you just change it, like, oh, actually, we're gonna have the multiverse tournament. Did anyone ask for it? No. It's kind of like Street Fighter 6 as well. Like, you shouldn't make tournaments for games that people don't want tournaments for. Because that has happened twice already. It's not good. Like, like a multi-versus tournament. All the people there are just like, I mean, play the game. We're not trying to play the tournament. Back. Wow, you carried that. That's great. Not really. They'll do a how to play more Kombat. That'd be funny if they ever did that. You know, the obvious reason the game was banned. That's- Oh, it's... Yeah, I mean, that Mortal Kombat's never gonna be a game needs percenter. It just can't be. Because I remember I was talking to Nick about it, and he was saying that even though like you can turn off blood, not do fatalities, the issue is still the name of the game itself, like Mortal Kombat. And what do people associate with Mortal Kombat? They associate with violence within Mortal Kombat. So therefore it's not allowed. Like if someone like Tora were to come by and she sees like Mortal Kombat's being played, you'd be like, wait, Mortal Kombat? Even if they're not doing fatalities, even if they censor the blood, doesn't matter. But at the end of the game, at the end of the day, it's Mortal Kombat. That's the rule around that, at least. Unsurprisingly. I swear I surpassed it.
Raiden. Yoshi. Earthbound.
Yeah, that is just. There's so many things they could do with that place, and they just consistently underutilize it. And they also just make it difficult for anybody else to use. Again, it doesn't help when you have varsity teams shutting down the whole room. When they don't even need to. It's the greatest part. Still think it's dumb. Like, obviously they're allowed to do that. But you're limiting the amount of people that will show up and therefore even have interest in what you're doing in the first place. they try to always say like, yeah, it's all about competitive games, but then what are the options for casual games? Like even Smash. Smash is being marketed as a competitive game. Still think it's criminal, but they don't have Mario Wonder. Like, what are you guys doing not having a game like that? Like, that is perfect. And that 4 people to play. New. You know, like, I don't like being like, oh, what's it called? I'm like, they save that place, right? Because what I do is even hard to do in the first place. Again, it's just like, just gauge the interest, you see what people like to play, make an event based off of that, it's that easy. Short character. Again, like that's why I try to make weeklies, because that's what a lot of people, even outside of CCC, want. Crazy. And also offer the partnership with Gamers Guild, which is, you know, not something you could say with a lot of other places. And again, the same people that are like, oh, this is a great opportunity. We gotta go with these guys. And what they do with it? Absolutely nothing. Just goes to them. It's still so crazy to me. Like, you have these people that are willing to partner with you to do good, and then what you do? Just ignore them. It's not even like, people at Gamers Guild have like bad ideas. Like, I'm saying this as somebody that's worked with them before. Like, they're good people. They're trying to make Connecticut and the Northeast bigger in terms of esports. Obviously, it's gonna take a bit, but they got the connections. So I don't see like why they just constantly just ignore them. It's pretty rude if you ask me. Like, I'd say it's rude to reach out to somebody, be like, "Let's do a partnership." Person responds like, "Yeah, I'm down," and then you just don't say anything. It's like, why though? It's so whack. Hmm.
Sora!
Yeah, it's just kind of smart. Like, what Because again, the whole reason why, or even uh, this is another problem with it too. So in order for them to have justification to get more money and get more things, is they need to have higher amounts of people showing up. That's why Sunday, for example, isn't what's it called? Like isn't a day open for the esports center because not many people showed up there. So why have the place be open when not many people are gonna show up for only a few hours? Or even maybe they might change this semester actually, which is possible. Well, like they did it last semester, where they had the place open later. It's like, well, those earlier hours, like who's gonna be there? Why have it be open when no one's gonna be there? And so, oh, this cheat is going into the ground. But yeah, then they changed it later on. And the other thing too that we did as well. I mean, not just that. So like, again, okay, so like with the Smash team like doing well, right? That's like really good and getting trophies. It makes the program look good. So now they're going to invest more into it. Like, okay, well maybe we should listen to you guys more. Maybe we should get you some of the stuff you want. But let's say the numbers aren't there for some things. Like, okay, well if the numbers aren't there, we should start cutting things, right? And they want more numbers. And how do we get more numbers? It's by having events that will attract those people, having long hours. But what did they do instead? None of that. Have like some of the worst events ever, and it's so crazy too because the events aren't like, oh my god, this is so bad. Like, as somebody that plays games, who is gonna show up to how to play event?
Back off.
Not even just how to play events, it's really any of them. And then you look at breakers. So counterproductive. That's like my issue.
Back off.
Like, how are you gonna want people to take you more seriously, and then what you do in response to that is stuff that just only hurts you and doesn't benefit you. And it's not even just so like they don't have like options at work, because there are options at work will work, and then they just intentionally don't do them.
Back off. Back off.
And he fell on my up B. Fine.
Back off.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of counterproductive stuff that doesn't work. Like, doesn't work out. Like, imagine someone tells you, like, yeah, if you want this place to be open more, you need to have people showing up more. You need to have better events. You're like, alright, and then you just don't do that. Like, what was the point?
Okay.
I'll say, at least from what I know, and what was it? From what I've been told from people that aren't my friends, shocker, right? The Smash team doing well and getting all those trophies and medals is good because then the people in charge are like, wait, the program's actually going to do good. And then you have the club events doing good, like the ones I ran, the weeklies as well. So then you have people being like, wait, those did good too. Maybe you should, like, try to, what's it called, invest more and give these people what they want more. The only good things that came out of that place, I would say, what was it? Like, generally speaking, and, like, the higher up guys, people like, actually do cool stuff. Terrible DI. Is weeklies, obviously, because those are consistently good. Monthlies, those are consistently good. Yeah, no, there's been zero issues with weeklies or monthlies. Despite what some people want to try and say is they're never even there to begin with. It's so funny. Oh, that reminds me one time, I forgot which website it was, but what was it? We left the stuff that goes in the tech closet, like right outside the tech closet, and Dylan put in logs like, oh, they left it there. They should have contacted us. The CMs. It's like, okay, man. Okay, buddy. And he always said that too. How could he just try to do his job? Because people have done that stuff all the time. I mean, Overwatch literally does all the time. Just doesn't care. Even when he's on duty. Just did it because Smash. Which is whatever. Because, didn't get in trouble. You're on shift, you're a CM. You got the keys. Open up the boss. But yeah, Smash Weeklies, Monthlies doing well. Smash Team doing well was good. What was it? The Overwatch team making it to the playoffs this time. Um, and getting their grades up compared to last fall was good. I think similar thing with Valor. Like Valor having good grades. Like those are like all beneficial stuff. Because the semester before, they obviously like Smash did good. Like Smash Weeklies, Monthlies are good. I mean, I could literally make a chart of this. It's so funny. But Smash Weeklies, Monthlies did good. The LAN events did good. But the varsity teams, I think it was Overwatch, League, Valorant, like there's people failing classes, which is really bad. Because as Julian was saying, like, oh, how are they gonna take us seriously? And they look at you guys as failing classes, skipping classes, getting Fs in Gen Eds. Like they're just not. Yeah, I mean, I could just make a chart. It's just so funny. It's really just that simple. Yeah, like what was it? The I mean, obviously, like Overwatch team had their issues or whatever, but those issues didn't get to the people in charge. Knowledge is that puppet shoe. Oh, that's nice. What was I gonna say? Yeah. stream's like 11 more minutes. But yeah, like, so the issues with the whole racism, sexist jokes and whatnot, like that didn't get to those people, I don't think, to my knowledge, like the ones in charge that mentioned. Could be wrong. Maybe it did. I don't know. But it was resolved, so wasn't that big of an issue in that sense. However, that being said, like that stuff shouldn't happen anyways, or really anywhere. Why am I doing? Oh my gosh, this is so easy. Oh, like racism, stuff like that. Like that shouldn't. Like, what are you guys doing? Dumb.
Right on.
It's not Terry one more time and call it a night.
Reigning. Sora. Terry.
some more. Get used to the speed and if my fingers ready. Got the execution of a while. It's lacking again.